So, good morning, friends. So, today we are planning to discuss about the new topic for grade A level, and at the same time, we can use this particular class for O level, even Cambridge O level, and Edexcel IAL syllabus. You can able to use it. So, let's see what are the things are there. So, here, first we are going to be calculating about the total cost. In economics, the total cost is the total economic cost of production. It consists of variable cost and fixed cost. This variable cost and fixed cost we already discussed in the last class. Variable cost will vary along with the output, but fixed cost will not vary along with the output, but it do vary in the long run. So here there is a formula. You can able to see the formula here. Total cost is equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. You can see it here, total fixed cost plus total variable cost. So here we are calculating the first column, the output. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Variable cost will vary along with the output. That's why initially variable cost was 200. Now the variable cost was 300 and 600, 1200 and 2000. When it comes to the fixed cost, we already know that it will not vary along with the output. So it should be assumed as a constant. It should be assumed as a constant, that is $200. So every output, the cost is same. That's what we are saying, that 200, 200, 200, like that. Then according to the formula, total cost is equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. So you have to add these two columns, so you will be get the total cost. So you can able to see that 200, 400. 400 means 200 variable cost plus 200 fixed cost is equal to 400, like that. Then when it comes to the when we are calculating about total cost, we know that this green color shaded portion will be considered about the fixed cost. Then this area will be considered as the variable cost area. So when it calculates total cost, this blue line will be considered as the total cost because it's the sum of fixed cost and variable cost. So here comes the important part. Here a little bit attention we needed. In economics, average cost. So now we are going to discuss about the average cost. In economics, average cost or a unit cost is equal to the total cost divided by number of goods produced. Or we can able to say that total cost divided by number of units produced. So we can able to say that average cost concepts are calculated from the total cost concept. From the total cost concept, how we will can able to calculate the average cost. So total cost, like the previous slide, what we discussed is that total cost is equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost divided by each divided by the quantity. So total cost divided by quantity, that is called what average total cost. Total fixed cost divided by quantity, that is called what average fixed cost. Total variable cost divided by quantity is called what average variable cost. Then when it comes to the calculation side, you can able to see that a column, first column output, then average variable cost. I already told you how to calculate average variable cost by total variable cost divided by number of units. Then average fixed cost, that means that total fixed cost divided by number of units. So you can able to see it here. Average variable cost was first initial way it is falling, then it is increasing. Average fixed cost was falling continuously along with the output increases. Average output increases, what will happen to the average fixed cost? Average fixed cost will fall because average fixed cost is the same for entire output. Now that's why the average fixed cost will become falling because total fixed cost was fixed. That's why. Then when it comes to the total average cost, we have to add these two columns, average variable cost plus average fixed cost. So when you are adding these two, we will be get an average total cost. For example, 200 plus 200 is 400, 150 plus 100, that is 250. Then 200 plus 67, that is 267. Like this way, you can able to calculate average total cost. Then when it comes to the marginal cost, you know that marginal cost in economics, marginal cost is a changes in the total cost when the quantity produced changes by 1 unit. For example, we can able to say that per unit cost. For example, we will be say that additional, in order to produce one more additional unit, what is an additional cost? For example, we can able to say changes in total cost divided by changes in output. Changes in total cost divided by changes in output will be considered as a marginal cost. So here we have I given one figure. You can check it here. In this first column, we can able to see that output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and total cost 400, 500, 800, 1400, and 2200. This total cost is the sum of fixed cost and variable cost. We already calculated in previous slides. So now we can able to say that changes in total cost, that is how much unit, we can able to say that 100 unit divided by changes in input output, that is just only one. So 100 divided by 100 divided by 1, that is equal to 100. So next time 500 to 800, the difference between the total cost is how much? 300 divided by 1, that is 300. Then 800 and 1400, that is around 600 divided by 1, that is equal to how much? That is equal to 600. So like that, when you calculate it, you will be get the marginal cost. So marginal cost means changes in total cost divided by changes in number of units. So we can able to see about the marginal cost even. First it was just increasing continuously. Marginal cost is just increasing continuously. Then next, this is the entire thing. Now what are the things we already calculated? We are just going to be discussing here. So before discussing here, downsides to statement is given. That is most important. Assuming that capital cost is 100 per unit and labor cost is 200 per unit. That you have to keep in mind. Okay. Then another thing I am saying that these measures of average cost have been calculated to the nearest decimal of the total figure. So when you calculate, the decimal figures will come. So here we are just nearest number, we are round of it. So average cost therefore does not always equal to average fixed cost plus average variable cost. We already previous slides we said that how to calculate average cost. I said that average fixed cost plus average variable cost also you can do it, or otherwise total cost divided by number of units also you can calculate it. But here when you are, because of this round off, exactly it will be more or less equal, not exactly. Okay, so come, we can check it. Capital, I already said in the first, capital cost is 100 per. Okay, so we can able to say that total fixed cost, capital into 100, that means 10 into 100, that is 1000. That's why entire total fixed cost is 1000, because I told you now, assuming that capital cost is 1000, sorry, capital cost is 100, so 100 into 10, so that's why it is 1000. So that's why throughout the problem we will assuming that total fixed cost is 1000. Okay, when it comes to the labor is the variable input we are considering here. Labor charges per labor, how much we are charging? We are charging $200. So when you multiply 0 into 200, that is 0, then 1 into 200, that is 200, we can able to see the variable cost here. So like that we calculated the variable cost. Then they given the output even here. We need a total quantity even, how much amount of output produced even, to find out the average stuff. So when we calculate, we already calculated variable cost and fixed cost is given. So how to calculate the total cost? We have to add this both. So we will be get a total cost. When output is 0 even, we will have a fixed cost. That's why total cost is 1000. Okay. So like that is calculated. Then we have to calculate the average variable cost. Average variable cost means what? Total variable cost divided by number of units. So we can able to say that average variable cost is 0, then 10, 7.4, then 6.0, then 5.3, 5.1, 5.2, 5.6, then 6.2. Average fixed cost means total fixed cost divided by number of units. That is also calculated here as a 50, 18.5, and 10, and 6.6. Like that you can able to calculate, then you will be get it. Then average cost means we can able to say that total cost divided by number of units, or sum of these two. Anyway, you can able to calculate. So that's what we are calculated here. So it is given here. Then marginal cost. Marginal cost, we already knows that changes in total cost. That is how much is the changes in total cost. We can able to say that around 200 divided by changes in number of units. That is how much? 20. So 200 divided by 20. That is how much? 10. So like that we calculated the marginal cost curve here. Okay, so when we are going for the curve, you can able to see it here. This is a total fixed cost is 1000. Then this blue color line shows the variable cost, and sum of variable cost and fixed cost will be considered to be total cost. That is also we already explained in the last video. Then now we are going to be see about the average cost curve. So here is the average cost curve. You can able to see about the average cost curve here. So average fixed cost curve is this violet color line. You can able to see that this is average fixed cost. Then the blue color line, you can able to see that average variable cost, and we can able to say that the red color line we can say able to that marginal cost, and the black color line shows what average cost. When you upload that particular figure into the graph paper, you can able to get a figure like this. Based on this video, you have to do your individual activity 3 in the cost portion. Okay. So thank you very much.